Hey everyone, it's Mondo Mike's Fishing again. I'm back to kind of recap the last video I did about the fishing line. So I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, I believe Saturday, to find what I was trying to tell you all about. Well, I did find the suffix. It's the suffix 832. That is one I don't like. It is, I believe, a braided line. Yeah, it's an 8 braided line. I didn't like that one. Sorry for the dump trucks going by. Every time I do something, they go by. But yeah. So the next one is the Berkeley Vanish. That's the one I was thinking of over the Fireline. So the Berkeley Vanish, my dad and I tried. It's the 100% fluorocarbon. It's supposed to be easy casting. It wasn't. Of course, we like back then. We liked a lot of we liked to do a lot of spinning reel fishing, but we didn't even like how it felt. It was quite stiff and it was hard to deal with, hard to manage, hard to tie knots in. We didn't like it at all. That's not one I recommend, is that Berkeley Vanish. I have seen people in different comments and stuff saying they like it, but I don't like it. Next one is J-Braid. That's all it says. J-Braid by 4, made in Japan. And I'll post these pictures up in editing too, either at the end of the video or somewhere in it. But yeah, J-Braid. We actually had some of that. My wife and I did. We didn't like that either. The knots wouldn't hold one bit. They weren't strong. It felt cheap. It didn't perform well. That's one I don't recommend either. So the Power Pro Super 8 Slick. That's their 8 braided line. I didn't like that one. That's the one that buried into my reel. I didn't like it. Some people have had great luck with it. They say when you spool it in, make sure it's nice and tight, and it will stop the line from burying inside. So I just didn't like it. Once it buried bad, and it really gave me a rat's nest right away. So I didn't like it. I don't recommend it, but there's people out there that love it. Next one, straight up Power Pro. Like I said, I absolutely love this stuff. I've had no problems with it. I don't recommend it as a top water line, but I have used it as that. I mean, it can work. You just have to probably untangle the hooks from it on occasion. Otherwise, it works. Okay, the Fireline, the Berkeley Fireline, is thermally fused tough. Superline provides unmatched abrasion resistance. Yeah. So, and this is actually, I thought I didn't like it, but I was actually getting this confused with the Berkeley Vanish, which that's different line. But I actually do like the Fireline. It's odd. It's kind of like a braid, but yet it's a weird line. It's like a one-strand braid in a way, but I don't know what it's actually made of. I don't even think it says. I don't see it anywhere on here. Yeah, I took pictures of these. But 5 times tougher, it says on the... Okay. Oh, this is also the stuff that, to me, feels brittle. But it's actually quite strong. And it flies off the reels pretty good. It's pretty smooth. It does make a weird noise when it goes through the lines. But that is one I do recommend. Fireline. Dick's Sporting Goods didn't have this one. Nor did they have Vanish. I had to go to Walmart to look up these two. So I do recommend that one. I've never had a problem with it. Of course, I've actually never caught a fish while I use that line either. So take the info for what it is. But the castability is great. You know, the line tying was pretty easy. It's just when you do a trilene or cinch knot like I do, it knots up weird. I don't know the recommended knot for this, but it does knot up weird. So, but I do recommend it. Yeah, so when I was talking about that trilene, here's this. Trilene Extra Tough. This is a very good line. I don't think we've used this one yet. No, I don't think we have. 14-pound test. I don't remember what we were going to use this on. But my dad and I have used it in the past. We've even used the Extra Smooth, which is the red one. The red spool, not the blue spool like this one. But yeah, we've used that, and we liked it. We had decent luck with it. You know, nothing major, and if it did break, we were probably putting it past its limits or doing what we weren't supposed to with it. But yeah, I mean, it's a good line. I recommend that one too. It does have memory. It can have a pretty bad memory if it's on your spool for a while. So I don't know if a line conditioner will help with that or not, or just frequently changing out the line. But the Fireline didn't really have much of memory at all. Of course, Power Pro won't. I don't remember if the J-Braid did. But the Berkeley Vanish, it had horrible line memory. Even though it's a fluorocarbon. That stuff was crap. But, yeah, so that's my recap of that. That's some of the stuff I couldn't remember on the last video. So I brought it back on camera. So, but yeah, if you guys still have any questions or concerns or any, what's your favorite line? I'd be happy to hear it. Answer any questions or anything. Oh, and what do you think of... Came across this new bait. It's called... get the ad off of here. Hold on. I don't know why there's ad stuff in my picture stuff, but that's annoying. There it is. Yeah, so it's Rapala Crush City Customs, and I'll add a picture of that too. Have any of you heard about it or used it yet? That was another thing in Dick's Sporting Goods. Kind of curious to see. Kind of curious to use them. They look kind of cool. I didn't know Rapala Rapala, or however you say it. I call it Rapala. Made anything like this. They're called the Bronco Bug, but they do have swim baits and other stuff. And my price is $6.99 apparently, but it looks pretty cool. Can't wait to try some. They do come in a hold on. They do come in like a clamshell packaging, so they're not just laying around in the bag getting all squished and nasty. But they do look really cool. So yeah, I mean, there was that. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you all have a good day, and Thanksgiving's coming up soon, so I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving. April and I are going to try and figure that one out since she's in Minnesota, so we'll see on that one. Might just be her in Minnesota, me here, and we just kind of get like a little small Thanksgiving thing together, and we'll see. But yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you later.